Hi there. Of course, I'm Fran Tarkington, and thank you for joining us. Disappointing week last week. Detroit, historically, they try to find ways to beat themselves. They seem to have a lot of talent, but they just make stupid plays, stupid mistakes, stupid penalties, and they did that again. They tried to give us the game last week, and we didn't take it away from them. Adrian Peterson, the first time he touches the ball, goes 77, 78 yards, and then he only gains 15 yards and 17 carries later on. Obviously, the Detroit defense has said, we're going to put everybody on the line to try to stop the run and make you beat us with the pass, which comes back to the quarterback. Everybody wants to talk about the quarterbacks, all the quarterbacks, and Christian Ponder is out there. Let me tell you what a real quarterback is. Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning is 37 years old. He's on a team that's not a great team. They lost their two best pass rushers from last year. They've lost a couple of starting offensive linemen. It's a nice team, but not a great team. And Peyton Manning, if you ranked him in quarterbacks in arm strength, he'd be in the bottom 5% of the starting quarterbacks. Yeah, bottom 5%. His foot speed, he'd be in the bottom 1%. His arm is not as strong as it was 5 years ago, 10 years ago. But he understands how to play. Well, you say he's smart. Well, he's not a neuroscientist or a neurosurgeon or something like that. I don't know what smart is. But he understands football, and he understands learning. And he understands that as a quarterback, no coach can teach you how to play quarterback. You got to figure it out for yourself. Yeah, you get the help from people and ask questions, but Peyton Manning makes the game look easy because he simplifies the game. I looked at him, in opening week on Thursday night. He throws 7 touchdown passes. That's unheard of. Not since 1969 did somebody throw 7 touchdown passes. I never threw for 7 touchdowns. Threw for 5, and that was a lot. But Peyton Manning at age 37 throws 7 touchdown passes. And you said, boy, he must have all his stuff. As I remember, doesn't have near the arm strength he did 5 years ago. Doesn't have the foot speed. 7 touchdowns. One of them was 78 yards, but he threw it 2 yards. The others were 28 yards and less, but he only threw them 10 to 12 yards. Peyton Manning understands that he's not trying to make great throws. I never wanted to make great throws. You said, oh, sure he did. Nah, the announcers say, he put that pass into 20 yards down the field into a little bitty pocket. Well, if that's what you have to do to make that great throw, you might complete 1, then you're going to incomplete 7, and 2 of them are going to be intercepted. Peyton Manning makes it look easy because he simplifies. He throws passes that he can execute. He throws passes that allows his lineman to have the luxury of not having to hold a defensive end off for 5 seconds. He gets the ball out of his hand because he throws fast, quick, short passes. He helps his lineman out with that rhythm. He helps his receivers out because he gets them the ball real quick so they can start running. He spreads the field out and simplifies the entire game. That's what really good and really great quarterbacks do. And if Christian Ponder is going to get there, he's got to find that type of rhythm where he is consistent every week, that he's moving the chains every week, and he's doing the things that he understands and knows how to do. He's got to be intricately involved in the game plan. Jerry Burns, our great offensive coordinator when I was there, and later became a great head coach. And old Burnsy and I'd get there, and we'd work on the game plan together, because I wanted to understand it as much as he did. And I did. And we'd get up and we would kind of yell and scream at each other in a good way. We never had an argument. And we would talk about this play and that play, and we would vet that play to see if it really worked. And I'd finally, if it didn't work for me, I said, Burnsy, I'm not comfortable with that play. I'm not comfortable throwing that pass. My arm's not strong enough to throw the 20-yard out. I could throw the 10-yard out, or I don't want to put my back to the line of scrimmage and throw a play-pass action down the middle of the field. It's too vulnerable. That's what good quarterbacks have to do. You've got to play within yourself, within your abilities, within your comfort zone, and you've got to know the game plan and the strategy and be part of that more than the offensive coordinator, because you're going to be the one pulling the trigger. You're going to be the one making the plays. And you see the really good quarterbacks. Matt Ryan in Atlanta is a really good quarterback. He's up there with the best. The Peyton Mannings, the Drew Breeses, and Aaron Rodgers, and Russell Wilson, and Andrew Luck. These people, at different stages of life, right? Young and older. They understand how to play within themselves and how to make plays that are not great plays, but within the safety zone of who they are. That's what we need from our quarterback in Minnesota. And if Christian Ponder can do that and can develop that, he'll be the guy. If he doesn't, we'll have to look for somebody else. I hope we can have a good game against the Chicago Bears this week. Mark Trestman's a Minnesota boy. He's got a little Bud Grant in him. Really a good coach. He's going to make them better. But we need to do better this week than we did last week. We need to get a win. 0-2 is not a good thing. Have a great week.